Hello and welcome to Google Tools with Mrs. Parada. In this video, we're going to be focusing on the Google Slides program. Specifically, we're going to talk about some slide basics. How do you add a new slide, duplicate a slide, move a slide, or delete a slide? I do want to note that in the bottom right-hand corner is an embedded video of my computer keyboard. Happily, this is my daughter's LCPS issued Chromebook. She let me make my videos with her Chromebook, which is nice. So when you're looking down here, this is what you should see with your LCPS issued Chromebook. So let's look here at this button, the slide button. This is where you can do all these basic slide things. First, I can create a new slide by pressing new slide. You're going to note when you create a new slide using Google Slides, it defaults to this title page. Click to add a title. And hello, there's my title. But let's say I don't need a title. I can click the box and press backspace and it will delete it. And I'm going to kind of continue on that thought process and say, I need a blank slide. So I'm going to click on this box and press backspace to delete it. So now I have a blank slide and maybe I want two blank slides. So I'm going to duplicate it. So now I have two. Or maybe I don't need two blank slides. I only need one. I'll go back to here to slide and delete the slide. So now I'm back to one blank slide. Just so you look over here, you can note the slide I'm working on is highlighted. So that way you know what you're going to delete or not delete. But let's just say I made a mistake. Let's say I deleted this slide by mistake. This is a really very important tool. Oh no, I deleted that. And I do this from time to time. I can use this handy dandy Control Z, and that will undo any action that I've done. In fact, it will undo actions, a number of them back. So see how I deleted the first slide that I really didn't want to delete, this one right here. And then I also had deleted the blank slide. Well, I undid both actions, but I really actually did want to delete this other blank slide. So now I'm going to press Control Y, and it will redo an action. So Control Y is redo, Control Z is undo. So just a little more than just basic slide work there. The final things and the basics that we can do with the slide is if I'm presenting and I don't want a particular slide to be a part of my presentation, I can press this skip slide. So you can see when I hover over it, it is skipped when presenting. I usually don't use that. And the final thing up here for the basics is I can move the slide. What it allows me to do automatically is move the slide up, and it'll move the slide up one. So it just goes up one. Or I can move the slide down one. Or you can see it says move to the beginning or move to the end. So those are ways you can play with slides in the basics. I do realize that a lot of times we use our trackpad to do things on a computer rather than using these buttons up here. So I just want to kind of highlight some of that. If I want to move a slide with my trackpad, what I need to do is I need to hold down, I usually use my thumb. So I've highlighted and I can move this up. You can see it's moving. So I've moved it all the way to the beginning, or if I want to move it down here, if I want to move it down maybe here, I can move it by, again, I hold one, press the trackpad down, and then I move it with my other hand. So there's that. I'm going to move it back to where it was. The other thing I can do is what is normally called a right click on your Chromebook. You can take two fingers and I can press if I'm highlighting a slide, and you're going to see these options of new slide, duplicate slide, skip slide, and delete are there. You can also see the move to the beginning and move to the end, not just move up and down, but move to the beginning and end. So if you want to use your tracking pad to kind of make things a little quicker for you, there is another way to do that. That's all for this video. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you later.